Welcome to the UnderMike show with Sam. How's it going? It's been a while.
It has been a while, and it's because I'm in hiding because I suck. I mean, that's just no two ways about it. I'm in a funk. We got to get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, we did have that. What was it? A couple weeks ago, we had the issue with the show itself. We
Yeah,
ended up
yeah,
posting
that
some
was
short
great. It
videos.
won't upload. Hey, we could have that again tonight. This might be all
Yeah,
for naught. You
it
know.
might. I don't
So
know.
let's
We
try to
better
wrap
make
it up
this quick,
quick.
I guess.
All right, let me just put up, for in the sake of transparency, the real
Yeah.
SCAV is awful. 0-3. I took off last week, but I was 0-3 the last, so I want to,
Yeah.
I put it out there. 11-11-1. That's a lot of ones.
Wow.
Down 2.15 units. Got to bounce back this week. As simple as that. You were last week in Splitsville, 1-1.
Yes, 1-1.
13-9-1, up 4.6. Thanks to you, we're still positive on the year. 25-20-2 plus 2.45 units. So yeah, we got some work to do. I know I talked to you a little bit. I know there's not much out there, but what do you
Yeah.
see in the wide world of weather? Where is this nasty weather? Where's the snow?
It's been rough. Yeah, this is basically 3 weeks in a row where there's been hardly anything. And I did get the one last week. That was kind of a little bit later in the week. We hit the Maryland, Nebraska. I think it was like a 13-10 game, so we got that. Got back on track there. But yeah, this week, no plays right now. There is a system off the East Coast. It looks like it's going to stay far enough off the coast. There will be a little breezy for some of the Eastern games. What were the games I was looking at? Maryland, Navy.
Yeah,
15
Maryland
miles
is
an hour.
Maryland's at home for Michigan. Yep.
Yeah, and then Navy game. There might be a little wind there, but nothing where we play anything. And then I think there could be some rain for the Washington-Oregon State game.
Okay, that makes sense.
That have to see when that system comes in, but I don't know. There's not a lot of wind. It doesn't look like associated with it right now, and have to see the timing of it all. And we know Washington scores a lot of points, so I don't know if they will be that affected by a little rain.
And they're used to it.
And yeah, that's very true. So no plays on my end right now, but I think you're ready to get back on track.
After taking a week off, I had a play I liked last week, decided not to release it just to get my mind clear. Of course, it won easily, but I digress. It's bounce back picks. I got 3 of them here for you. Yes, the first one is against what the team I will consider lately the bane of my existence. Wyoming minus 13.5 at home versus Hawaii. Hawaii won last week at home over Air Force. They got 3 Air Force interceptions off of 9 passes. Air Force fumbled once. Air Force lost their quarterback on the first series. Hawaii got the win. Huge upset, like 19-point underdogs. And then the week before, Hawaii was an underdog at Nevada, and I think Nevada had 6 turnovers. So I think they've gotten 10 turnovers last 2 weeks, Hawaii. They're getting 13.5 right now, Hawaii on FanDuel. I'm going to lay the 13.5 with Wyoming. Wyoming, I think, is just going to physically beat them up. And I'm hoping Hawaii returns a little bit to the norm here and probably won't see this huge turnover edge that they've had the last couple games. So
okay.
Wyoming's
this
the first.
One's at Wyoming, correct?
That's at Wyoming. Yep. Very similar terrain to Hawaii. And then my next pick is Maryland plus 19.5. That's on FanDuel as well. I just feel like it's a sandwich spot for Michigan. They just had that big game against Penn State. They have the big game against Ohio State coming up. This is kind of like a letdown spot, I think. And Maryland is going to be – Maryland got embarrassed their last big game. That was against Penn State. It was – I think Penn State hung 50-some on them.
Yeah.
People kind of remember that and are going to lean towards Michigan beat Penn State, and Penn State hung 50. I don't think it's as easy as that. I like Maryland to play a little bit better here. Michigan to be a little bit maybe disconnected early. Maybe take a look at the first half if you're one of those guys that worries about the second half. But game Maryland plus 19.5. And lastly, just a team I've come to like. I've watched a fair amount of. I really like their quarterback, Fafita. This is a Pac-10 game or Pac-12 or Pac-nothing because they're gone. Arizona at home. On everywhere else I've seen, I believe, is Arizona -1. I saw FanDuel +1. Not a big deal, really, but
Yeah.
+1 minus the 110. Arizona at home against Utah. I feel, again, before the season, this would have been a game Utah was probably over a touchdown favorite. Arizona's really come alive over the past month and really become a believer in their offense. And this is a big game for them. And they're just a young team on the rise, like those types of teams in this spot. So I'm taking Arizona plus the 1. We're going to get a 3-0, and that'll take me back to the positive on the units. So
yeah, we're due for a good one here. So looks good. Yeah. And I wanted to point out, I'm looking ahead to next week. We got Tuesday, the Tuesday action. There could be some weather action.
Okay, all right. So we're tracking something.
They'll get posted, I guess. I don't know, what is it, Sunday morning probably? I think they all get posted.
Yeah, at most sites, yeah. Yep.
Keep an eye out for that because there is going to be a storm trucking across, and the timing looks pretty good. I think we got Buffalo, and then I think Kalamazoo. Who the hell plays at Kalamazoo? Is that
Western Michigan?
Western Michigan. I think that's what we
got.
You
name a town, I can tell you who plays there.
I'm just looking at the cities.
Yeah, fire up those alerts, baby. I got it going across. I'm going to have them fired up because I need to know when it's about to go down. So, yeah, awesome. Yeah. I'm glad to hear it.
So, yeah, could be something there. But, yeah, so far for me, nothing this week. But we got 3 plays with Sam. Get back in the winning ways, and that's all I got.
Same here.
All right. Later.